When you picture Borneo, you probably think of misty jungles, flowing rivers, and wild orangutans, and today, that's exactly what we're chasing.
So first stop today is the hope to see some semi-wild orangutans, which will just be amazing. We've been warned that they might not come out today because it's a little bit rainy this morning, so who knows whether we're actually going to see them or not. We are at Semenggoh Nature Reserve. We highly recommend pre-registering online because otherwise you'll have to sit in a queue while you're here to register and then get everything sorted. You need your passport number and things. So we'll leave the link for that below. It cost us 10 ringgit per person to get in, and then you've got the choice to hike for half an hour to get to the feeding platforms or take an e-buggy. We're taking the e-buggy. It's an extra 15 ringgit per person, but it means that you get there and you get like the maximum amount of time with the orangutans, or hopefully with the orangutans.
So you can walk to the feeding platform, however it's about a mile hike, so it can take anywhere between like 20 to 30 minutes, and it's all pretty much uphill, so this is definitely the quickest and easiest way to get to the end point, but it does cost a bit extra, so just bear that in mind. But you can definitely be one of the first. We got here at basically as soon as the park opens, and you have to wait for a buggy to fill up, so we ended up waiting about 7-8 minutes, so it wasn't long at all, and then hopefully we should be one of the first at the feeding platform. So we've just been dropped off at the feeding platform area, and we seem to be basically the only ones here with our group that got dropped off on the e-buggy. I believe you can get here slightly before 8 because there was people already almost at the feeding area, so if you do want to get here early you probably can get in maybe 7:45, but the park's only open between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. and then 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. and then the feedings are at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. so base your day around that, but at the moment it's so peaceful. You can hear the people trying to call the orangutans in to get them ready for feeding, so it should be a really good experience.
We were fully prepared not to see any today. The guides have been shouting, calling them down. And we've just seen one 5 minutes in the treetops. It's 8:20 at the moment and they haven't put the food out or anything, but it's just in the trees at the top there watching us. So the first orangutan we saw is currently up in the tree. It swung through the branches to the tree, came down, picked up a coconut from the floor, went straight back up the tree, and then has been peeling off the outside, whacking it on a branch, trying to open it using its teeth. So cool to see. They're so intelligent. They are warning us that we might not see any more orangutans, but we're definitely going to see if we can.
So right now we have managed to see one already. We still have, I'm not saying probably more might come. It depends on the orangutan itself. We only have 28 individual numbers of orangutans in here, in these 653 hectares of area. So most of the time I always brief to the visitors, if you manage to see only one, actually one is better than nothing. Okay? But my colleague is going to try to find the other orangutans for you. Have you heard the calling sounds in the forest now? So that is my colleague. This is our 17 years old orangutans named Ganya, and this type of orangutans need at least 6 to 7 manpower to control. So make sure you keep your distance. Okay? If you guys being successfully being grabbed by this one, you will become a permanent citizen in this forest.
literally just came, filled every single hand and foot full of bananas, and now is just in the tree eating them. She's definitely got first grabs of all the bananas and is definitely making the most of it. So you've just been told there may or may not be a big male coming towards us. So you have to be very quiet because it's going to be absolutely massive, and they can be a bit more aggressive than the females. It can take 8 to 10 people to try and like overpower adult male orangutan. Hopefully it does survive because it'll be really cool, but it's also quite scary.
Oh, it's coming from that way.
Wow. You can just see the whole tree starting to shake. It looks massive. Oh, there she goes. She knows it's coming.
She knows it's coming.
Yep.
I've just seen him. We've got an orangutan in front of us and an orangutan behind us. Oh, this is so cool. He's coming.
So for information, this one is our 4th biggest orangutan in here. They have another 3 more bigger than this one. This is our 19 years old orangutan named Anaku. Anaku got his name from the combination of his mother's name and his grandmother's name. Anaku, we call him the daredevil in here. Troublemaker. Aggressive. And he is the most wanted playboy in here. Okay? Previously, we have spotted him fighting with our 2nd biggest orangutan in here named Edwin, 29 years old. So he is 19 years old. Difference is only 10 years, but Anaku starts to challenge the other big alpha male right now because you want to gain some experience before the real fight happens. 2 years after this, he will be the next king.
So you've just been told that the first orangutan we saw is the uncle of the one that's currently here, which is the 4th largest, but the one we saw originally is 2 years younger than the one that's here. So it's all a bit confusing, but apparently there's a mother coming at the moment, so it should be really cool. Depends how the male orangutan reacts to her being here.
This is why you come to Borneo. I have been dreaming of seeing orangutans in their natural habitat for so long, since I was tiny, and it's just like a dream come true to see them right there. Crazy, so beautiful, so majestic. This is insane. So it turns out they also have tortoises here. So Semenggoh is a pretty unique place and a very special place. So not like most animal experiences, this place rescues wild orangutans that have been injured, or they've rescued them from people who've kept them as pets, and they rehabilitate them here. This is a completely wild place. There's no fences, no cages, no enclosures. They are allowed to roam completely free, which I think is amazing. However, it does mean that there is absolutely no guarantee of a sighting of an orangutan while you're here. To increase your chances, you want to come outside of fruiting season. A lot of the time in fruiting season, they've got enough food in the wild, so they don't come, which is amazing. I mean, that's the ultimate goal of this. However, they do feed them twice a day anyway, just to supplement their feed, just in case they're not getting enough food from the wild or just want like a cheeky little snack. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing, and I love the way that they do it because it's only open for 4 hours a day, meaning that they're not going to be disturbed by tourists all day, every day. And it's very specific times, there's very strict rules to keep the orangutans as wild and as happy as possible, which is amazing. You can tell which are the alpha males because they've got those huge cheek pads that are so recognisable. Orangutan actually means person of the forest. Orang means like person, and utan means forest, and they share 97% of their DNA with humans. You can see like in their faces, their ears, their like expressions, like they have like that very human side to them.
So a mother and its baby has just turned up and they're literally just in the tree and the baby's like eating leaves and it's really cute. It's so small. It's got such a cute face. This is absolutely amazing. You can tell the baby is quite young because it's like really curious. It's like when it's swinging from its mother, it's like just peeking its head round to have a look at all the humans. It's so cute. So it's just turned 10 o'clock, which means the park is closing now. So it's going to head back to the e-buggy drop-off point to get our ride back.
And so we've just stopped for a little drink and to catch up about that experience.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I think in total we saw about 6 orangutans, including males, females, and a little baby at the end.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, it was tiny. It was so cute.
We also went yesterday during the evening one because it's open in the morning from 8 till 10 and in the evening 2 till 4. So we've now done both. And I'd say they're probably similar level of busyness. However, we did get told the morning should have been less busy, but it wasn't. So.
But then at the same time, like if it's been raining in the morning, the orangutans sometimes don't come. So I think we did get really lucky today. The guide did warn us that we might not see any. So.
To get here, there are 2 main options. You can either get a grab, which costs anywhere between about 25 to 30 ringgit, and if you ask, the grab driver normally will wait, and then you can get a journey back instead of having to wait for another grab driver to respond, or you can get the bus.
We were planning on getting the bus back. However, we were just chatting to the guys here and they said that the bus back, like, yes, it's cheap, but it takes like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it normally takes half an hour in a grab.
Yeah. But I think this morning has been an absolute amazing way to start the day. We managed to see like the main animal there is to see in Borneo, and we've got so much more that we've got to see this afternoon, so we're really looking forward to it. We'll see you later for what we've got planned. So it's a few hours later now and we're heading back into Kuching to meet up for a group tour.
We are going on a river cruise on the Santubong River, which is just outside of Kuching, and we have 4 animals that we really want to see.
So we don't know if we're going to see them all, but so one I really want to see is the proboscis monkey.
My top one is the Irrawaddy river dolphin because they are so rare.
And there's also crocodiles, which don't know if we want to see or not.
And fireflies. We are staying till it gets dark to hopefully see some fireflies.
But first we need to head into Kuching and meet up with our group. just made it onto the boat and we're about to start the tour.
So it's quite peaceful so far. We're just cruising really slowly along the river. There's 10 people on our boat, plus the driver and the guide. And yeah, really good start.
So the peace and quiet lasted about 5 minutes. Now we seem to be in a race with the other boat. It's definitely not as peaceful and tranquil anymore.
It's a bit breezy.
A little bit. Stopped for some reason. Apparently the guy said they'd seen something, but no one has any idea what it is. We can't see anything so far, but the suspense is real. It could be one of two things, either a dolphin or a crocodile. Let's hope for the dolphin. Rain has just started as well, so just add to it.
So we've just seen the dolphins. They were quite far from the boat and they do blend in really well. And they barely surface because the river dolphins, they don't come up very far like you would expect with dolphins. But we did see one like with its tail fin in the air, which was insane. Very difficult to capture. I don't know whether we've managed it, but incredible. 1 down, 3 to go. There's a double rainbow that's come out and it's beautiful, it's right in front of us. But it does feel like we're in croc territory now and we've slowed down. So I think that means we're looking for crocodiles, which is a little bit disconcerting.
So apparently the other boat saw a crog on the surface of the water and then it dived under, so it could be anywhere right now.
Something white and brown is walking on the ground. 1 o'clock. It's a big nose monkey. I'm quite scared of people.
So we've just seen the animal I was most looking forward to seeing, the proboscis monkey. They're quite far away in between the little trees, so couldn't really see them that much, but they looked a lot bigger than I thought they would. Didn't manage to see their noses, which is the bit I want to see, but it's such a cool experience. We've definitely been lucky so far, so hopefully it continues. Seem to be like stalking the riverbank in the hopes to find more monkeys or even crocodiles. Let's see which one we see next. Turns out it was neither the monkeys or the crocodiles, but we saw some more dolphins, which was really cool. We managed to get a bit closer this time, so hopefully managed to capture a bit, but I think we're heading a bit further into the river to capture a few more wildlife.
Over here they also have primary school.
So just going past like a few houses built on an island, and apparently most of them are fishermen. There's even a primary school on the island. It's really cool. Apparently they play football in the mud, but I don't think I'd want to live there because they'd have to deal with crocodiles every day. So the sun's just beginning to set now and there's like a beautiful like golden light covering everything. It's really cool. I think we might be on the way back now, but we're going really slowly, so hopefully we might be able to see some more animals, but we'll just have to see. But it's been such a fun trip already.
Very windy and very windy.
Yeah, it's a little bit windy. So for the river cruise, we also got dinner included. We've got a nice little like Tupperware box of, I've got beef and rice, and Megan's got like a vegetarian meal. But there's such a beautiful view to have dinner too. Just sat on a boat next to the river village. Such a magical experience. We also get pudding. It's tetlapis, which is like a really famous dessert here, so I've never actually tried it before. Let's give it a go. It's really nice.
And we've also got lychee juice.
So we've just finished a surprisingly delicious dinner. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that nice considering we're in the middle of a river, but yeah, it was actually really nice.
And like the atmosphere, it feels like you're camping with like the rain on the roof of my head.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But actually the sunset is phenomenal.
Yeah.
What a view to do.
It's absolutely incredible, and I believe it's not over yet because there's still the night portion of it where hopefully we can tick at least a third one off the list. Officially dark now, so we're gonna head back and try and find some fireflies and maybe even crocodiles, but we'll have to wait and see. So we've just stopped to see the fireflies. There's not many of them because it's raining, but you can see like one or two. It's really cool. There's like little flickering lights. So that's 3 off the list. I don't think we're going to see crocodiles today, but we haven't quite finished yet, so anything can happen. So we've just got off the boat now.
My legs are like shaking, like they're so dead. We were sat down for what, like
almost 3 hours, I
almost 3
reckon.
hours, yeah. And the seats were very hard.
Yeah.
My bum hurts now.
Yeah. We'll give you a full like brief when we get back to somewhere a bit lighter, but it was definitely amazing. We'll tell you that. So we've just made it back to Kuching. It's been such an amazing afternoon.
It was so good. We saw so much wildlife.
Yeah. We saw 3 of the big 4 that we wanted to see, plus also a, what was it, mud fish?
Mud skippers.
Mud skippers.
They were really cool.
Yeah, so that was an extra bonus. I don't know if it came across on video, like all the different animals we saw, because obviously they're wildlife, so we can't get too close, and we were on a boat, but it was incredible.
And we've definitely got more coming up. We've got a day trip planned where we should see way more wildlife.
Yeah.
Including more proboscis monkeys and hopefully the crocodiles that we missed.
Yeah.
So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that one.
Yeah. But today's been absolutely incredible. We've seen so much, like from the orangutans this morning to all the animals on the cruise. We'll leave the link to the cruise we actually did in the description below so you can do it too.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it. The guide was so good as well. She gave us so much information about all the animals and like just spotting all of them. She was amazing.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our Borneo series, because it should be really fun.